You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 281 of another Woodshop podcast. Starting the year off strong. We are hitting the ground running, utilizing our newfound seasonal downtime and lack of sales to tackle most of our New Year's resolutions, like doing gooder and not dying. So far, we're doing pretty good. Because did you know that January 9th is National Quitters Day? Yeah. That's the day that most people give up on their New Year's resolutions, but look at us, still not dying strong.
I celebrate privately.
Celebrate privately. What's up, boys?
Howdy.
Guys, we're still very much alive, and I'd say doing gooder.
I think I'm more alive now than I ever have been.
That could be because you're literally hopped up on nitrous. What is it called?
Nas.
Are you 30, flirty, and thriving?
No, I'm 40, and dying. 40, like portly. Remember, you guys remember when I was losing weight and stuff?
Yeah,
that's
those were the days.
Yeah. New resolution.
I'd rather you be fat and delivering orders than skinny and not delivering orders. I don't know.
I'm sort of doing that.
See, I'm going to be honest. I'm the opposite. I could sell better brand deals for you if you were hot and skinny and.
Yeah, but like
do gooder.
You know, I'm good when you can sell brand deals with me looking like this.
Honestly, that is how you know you're good. Like me, how I'm good. But speaking of good,
meanwhile, Braden's on the phone like, yeah, but I know he's not. But listen, he's everyman.
You can do crazy stuff with AI these days.
Yeah, look at the average American. Dan's perfect.
He's just a little under that.
Speaking of perfect,
our patrons.
Boom.
We got a new patron, and it's kind of a big deal, you guys. It's Jake. It's just
from
Jake,
State Farm?
But I'm gonna assume that it's Jake from State Farm.
Nice.
So you just put Jake into your profile. You're Jake from State Farm.
You can do it. Put your Jake into it. Yeah.
My grandma used to say that.
Oh.
Rest her soul.
Grandma had a party youth, I think.
Mm-hmm. VIP patrons. We have them. And this is where I usually talk about them. I don't just talk about them. I name them.
So that's you choose a name. Okay.
Yeah. And these are the names that I chose this week. I like pie. That's Brandon Finney, I believe. Luke Schmidt. Eric Markvicka at Markvicka Designs. Wesley Miller. Stop picking on Dan. Is Mike at DM Works.
I've dialed back.
You better keep it that way.
Shut up, Dan.
I'm gonna ramp it up. I'm just gonna be honest.
Look, here's the thing. If I shut up, I don't finish this list. So
shut up and read faster. Hurry up and wait.
Jeremy Johnstone. Greg, where there's a wall, there's a way. Is Greg over at Platte Valley Woodworks. Greg Walwy.
I like that.
I think I see what he did there. Greg at G&M Design Co. Scott Crabtree of Crabtree Creative. I leave my Christmas name up as long as my Christmas lights. Is Dominic over at the Crafty Sloth.
Nice.
Sean Renshaw, Native Woodworking. Nick at NSM Woodcraft. Chris Lamoureux over at Homefront Woodworks. Greg Bennett from Windy Acres Works. Nick T. Daniel. That's it. Greg D'Ambrosio at GTD Woodworks. Damon from BWG Woodworking. Jeremy Claybaugh from J. Claybaugh Woodworking. Is this thing on? Mic check. 1, 2. Do, ra, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Black Betty, Bram Lamb.
Is Dan having a
Is Dan
stroke? Or
okay?
that's a
Is Dan
name?
having a stroke?
That was Alex Adams' name this week.
By the way,
Type A Furniture.
fasola, those three together, that just means beans in Polish. Thought you should know.
Fasola.
Fasola.
Music, Sound of Music was a different experience for you, wasn't it?
It was a culinary experience.
This is a terrible cooking show.
John Herbolsheimer at Living Laugh Woodworks, Nick Vreeland from Envy Wood Shop, Jared LaPuma at LL Builds Woodworking, Tyler Booth at Temecula Yard Games, Henry Lutens from Manfreda Wood, Sarah with Rosie's Wood Shop, El Jefe over at Maker's Way, Victor at Whim Designs, Too Tired, ... is Nick Brim Woodworking. Try again later. It was Max Reed over at Redesign Co. I got the hiccups.
I hate how much I love them both.
Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking, Ed Mancini at Mancini Woodworking, Chris from Chris Will Make Squinty. Hear the raccoons call, or a stub toe. Is Jimmy over at Trash Panda Woodworks.
Can't even with these kids.
Justin Bailey from Campfire Woodworks. And John Grubb at Grub Make. I guess nobody's taking him up on that offer? Did we ever?
I think we need to reach out to make sure to change that name. But we'll figure it out. We got it.
Did we ever announce who would be the winner for that?
We did. And
Okay.
and Braden wrote it down.
Okay.
I'm throwing him under the
Hey,
bus.
man.
I don't
It was not my
man.
job to write down anything.
I'm just here. I'm just the messenger. That's it. That's all of our patrons. Thank you, everybody who helps this shipwreck out. The ship that's sinking along the way are the friends we threw off the side.
Okay.
I think Dan is having a stroke, like an
I also
active stroke.
Dan is responsible for the name, so Dan should be the one to find out who
Responsible
won
for the
Dan.
names. He is
No.
the
Reach out to
keeper.
John Grubb,
No.
the
He's the
eldest
keeper of the
patron.
names.
The keeper of the names.
I am the keeper of the night.
All praise be the keeper of the names.
If you want to help us out, you can go to iloveawp.com or go to you just go to iloveawp.com. Get signed up over there. It's our Patreon.
I renewed the domain. So
Thank you.
God.
Good.
technically, I just
Thank
didn't
goodness.
not allow it to re-renew itself.
Guys, I am hopped up on energy drinks. Like,
You sound like you're actually
So
fading.
much.
I think you should re-up. Well,
Dan's all
I'm
jacked up
also-
on Mountain Dew.
I'm also slurping coffee.
Ooh.
Speaking of slurping coffee,
Do you
Braden,
guys need to talk about things? Because
Speaking
I'm
of
should
slurping
talk.
coffee, we are setting up a giveaway every single month of 2026, just like we talked about last week. We've streamlined the process. We've made it a little less chaotic. One winner from our Patreon every single month will win a 1-of-1 AWP t-shirt, and these will be ridiculous. And some other goodie that we throw in there, but it's not going to be like tools and brand stuff. It's an AWP thing. It's whatever tickles my fancy.
a
that
mini
month.
AWP kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
of things.
What
Yeah.
about a AWP branded fridge?
Okay, Dan doesn't get to talk anymore.
Dan, this is why Dan's not in charge of anything but the names,
A
because
mini fridge?
they don't require shipping. If you want to get entered in, just sign up for any of our paid levels of Patreon, or every $1 for 2026 will get you an additional entry into the giveaway to win a t-shirt.
Every $1?
Every $1 donated to, I realized I don't want your $1 bills, except for my weekend job. What I do want is for you to go to arethechairs.included.com, which is our St. Jude's page, and every single dollar that you donate will get you an additional entry that month to win the t-shirt and the delicious treat.
Wow.
It's going to be great.
So it's going to be food.
Well, no. I mean, delicious, like metaphorically, not literally.
Oh, I was all hyped. I was thinking like chocolate chips or something.
But in terms of t-shirts, like think if you were in the pre-show or if you watched the video, the from the Christmas giveaway a Palooza, we're talking like the AWP Swag and Wagon pack, nonsense 80s cover, like electronic synth cover band album cover t-shirt. Like these are the, we're going to just let Dan go crazy with AI and whatever that fever dream spits out, we're popping on a t-shirt. It's going to be great. And again, one of one, we delete the file once we order your shirt. So that's it. Pete?
I just want to thank our sponsors because they're the ones sponsoring the episode this week. Thank you for being, thank our patrons, not sponsors. They're the ones sponsoring. The patrons are the sponsors that you make along the way. So thank you for sponsoring the show by supporting the show on patreon.com. That is all I'm going to say. Guys,
Fellas,
ladies,
there's some excitement happening.
Is there a snake in your boot?
No, I think we're all doing great this year so far.
Are we?
I think we're all crushing.
We're busting so hard.
I'm still working through Christmas orders. What are you talking about?
Well, that's still good.
You're still working through them. They haven't all asked for a refund. I'd say that's pretty good.
Before we get into that, I would love to jump into some maker news.
Hit us with the good stuff.
Hit it, yeah. Actually, do I even have like a? Oh, that's right. We had the good news, everyone. Sorry, I'm not ready. I don't know why.
Good news, everyone.
Boom. There it is.
I love the surprise in your voice every single time you have to push a button that you've pushed almost weekly for a year.
You know, the day it starts being monotonous and easy, just the spark is gone then, you know? So you want a little spark and surprise.
Hang it up.
So, one of my favorite people to follow is working on a arcade cabinet. So Linus from Linus Tech Tips did a video on buy versus DIY, which I think is worth a watch on arcade cabinets. Just throwing that out there. I thought it was a good video to. Oh, why are you guys laughing? There's something good to check out. But is
that a new video?
Yeah, apparently 8 months ago, but it just came up in my feed. Honestly, just came up in my feed.
That feels intentional.
Feels like an attack. But I want to listen. I don't always go for the tools that I can't live without videos, right? Because sometimes they're a little salesy, like they're just trying to pitch the 5 tools I can't live without in the shop.
Amazon affiliate links.
But I feel like out of all of those videos, I always get one tool and I'm like, okay, all right, maybe I should get that. I watched Scotty's video. Scotty did one of those like 5 tools I use that no one else does.
Scotty who?
Walsh.
Scotty Pippen?
You should know there's only one. All the others are imposters. Okay. Scotty the Walshinator. Canada's national treasure, that man. And he pulls out a power plane. He's like handheld joiner in your hand type of thing. Do you guys have one?
Yeah.
Do you use it often?
No.
So I've watched him use it in multiple videos over the years, and it never really clicked in my brain. But every time I see it, I'm like, oh, like that's not a bad idea. He also uses it like in a sled to flatten pieces out a little bit more. I officially own one, a corded one on his recommendation because he said don't get the battery one. It's one of those tools that like eats the battery like a router or a leaf blower. So
actually, I want to amend my answer from a minute ago. I have one, but it's funny that you mentioned that the battery powered will eat the battery because if you're not careful, it can also eat the cord. Ask me how I know.
Okay, I believe.
So I have one, but it's now cordless.
So you're saying is no matter what, it's power hungry.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Continue.
Did you replace the cord, or are you doing that?
No, I think I just put it in a drawer and I was like, I'll deal with that later. And it's been
no,
like
you won't.
3 years.
You'll never deal with that. You should have known. You'll never deal with that. Just give it Braden. Next time you're there, just ask.
3 years later, it's a Porter cable. It cost me like $50.
Porter cable makes nice stuff.
They did.
Anyways, I just wanted to shout that out because it was one of those tools that like you don't see a lot in a woodworking shop that often, but like it really does some nice stuff. It takes off a lot of material really quickly. If you have to shape something, like the way he uses it is sometimes a little illegal. He's going at some hard angles.
To go rewatch that video.
But then there's people that are taking like an Arbor Tech grinder to pieces as well. So Paul Jackman.
Savage.
And aside from that, I will do some partial shameless plugging / shouting out Justin Mabie from Call Me Mabie. He did another Call Me Maker documentary. This one's on me.
It was awful.
It was
great.
Fine. And what's funny is like I am picking it apart, not cinematically, but for every word I said in that video, I'm like, that was the worst answer I could have given. So anyone that's like, oh, I actually enjoyed it, I'm like, thanks for lying. I needed that. I appreciate you. But then like the intro was literally like, just do your best. I'm like, that I hated everything about that, but it was a funny.
The intro was the best part of that video.
Yeah,
it's fine. Juniper carried.
And Emma and
it was kind of
Cool Uncle
like,
Keith or medium temperature.
It was more
Uncle
of a Keith Johnson documentary, and you just cameoed.
Yeah.
Actually,
it's like when
that's actually called a Keith Johnson mentory.
Like when Four Eyes just talks about random stuff, but the table gets built. It was really about the table, but like that's not what you heard. Same thing. This video was about Keith, but it was just me monologuing over it the whole time.
Yeah, that's how I viewed it.
But Justin does.
This is a great Keith video.
He made me look way better than I will ever make myself look. And
that's true.
He's done that to many makers in the community, and definitely worth a watch. Go check out his videos. Go check out all those documentaries because he's done some really cool ones. He's apparently done one on this guy Keith you guys keep mentioning. So check that out. But
never heard him.
Toby? Go give it a watch because this is one of his income streams. He's a YouTuber doing these videos. So make sure to go give it a watch. Let's get some views on that video, and he'll make bank. Also, it was a first time doing. I started noticing there was a collab feature that got added in November. I got an email about it on YouTube, where a primary creator can invite other creators on YouTube to collaborate on a video. The primary creator gets the full monetization, but it shows to all of the people. Like it's as if I posted a video; it'll show to my followers stuff. And Dan,
cool.
So I think Dan's shaking. Dan, are you starting to see like colors or something like that?
Dan's being sassy because the other day he mentioned it like we should do that for the podcast, and I was like, I'm down for it, but Dan thought I was being. Because Dan doesn't realize that me and Braden work, so sometimes we don't answer him right away.
I want answers
fuming
right away.
And I'm like, yeah, just I don't know what it looks like on the channel because I don't want it to be like one of your videos, Dan, and then like 20 episodes of the podcast, and then one video again.
I like how you think that I care.
But I do. I want to see your channel blow up. I'm in the.
It's gonna blow up with AWP stuff.
Dan, I'm trying to get my favorite creator to blow up on YouTube again. Okay, so shut your mouth and look pretty and make videos. No, it's you. I want to see more of your videos. I actually enjoy them, Dan. But just so you know, so the way it looks on your channel, it's a separate section that says collaborations. It's not in your main feed. And actually on the phone, it doesn't even appear as a section yet. I'm assuming they're just ironing that out. So it doesn't even like pop up.
So you can watch the video, and then there's the collaborate, and then if you just minimize the video and you just that's listen.
Yes.
Yeah. And I brought this up, and I hate to admit that I'm subscribed to this person, but like
Monjaleki?
I'm subscribed to John Malecki's Unscrewed channel, which it's actually kind of humorous. So apparently he does a podcast as well.
They all followed us, Dan.
I know
he got mad when we didn't invite him on our podcast.
It's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But I noticed in my subscriptions that his podcast channel was coming up. I'm like, what is happening here? I never subscribed to that. And I realized it was through that collaboration thing that he's collaborating with his other channels that I think his Unscrewed channel may be close to 1 million subscribers now or something like that. So I think he's using that to promote or push his podcast content. Just a thought.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Dan thought I was dismissing his idea, and he yelled at me. He said, and I'm quoting here from the chat, "Pete, you're dumb. Shut up. I hate you all. Why aren't you responding to me? Why aren't you responding to me? Answer me.
No.
Answer me. Where are you guys? Answer me."
There were more curse words, you liar.
I'm censoring. No.
If you ever want to like really piss me off, like legitimately, just ignore me.
Just
I cannot stand
reach
that.
out and ask a basic question about a product or an order.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Etsy.
Or that.
Just if
Or
or
that.
if you really want to
Or
piss
that.
Dan off, or just like breathe too loudly.
Well, now there's a good
That
chance that
works
they're
too.
getting you, Braden. So it's like that's actually not. But texting Dan directly, that's another way to do it. No, but it's cool because it's adding another collaboration feature, and it kind of like Braden, like when you post, when and I mean this, when you post Dan's video on his channel for the built-ins, you'll be collaborated on it, right? You're in it.
and I'll have
Right.
my first video on YouTube.
There you go. But it's a great way, I think, for people to grow and people to get involved, because like a lot of us help each other out for YouTube videos, and I think it'd be a good way to grow the channels a little bit more. I've seen some growth from this video, which is kind of nice. I'm over 4K. Woo! So there's that, I got that coffee stain, just looks awful. Spilled coffee on myself.
You sweat different than the rest of us.
So I'm sweating coffee. That's not good, right? But that was my kind of news stuff. You guys got anything else?
My only news was probably the John Malecki stuff. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Wait, this John Malecki that we just talked about?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for news. I don't
No,
have anything.
it's okay. It's okay.
Been a boring week. Hey, if you're not subscribed to Star Talk, you're missing out.
Oh yeah,
Good channel.
Star Lord.
Neil deGrasse
No,
Tyson,
it's Neil deGrasse Tyson and his buddy. What's his face?
who's also a scientist and like
A comedian.
and a comedian, and he's like always shocked by the facts, and I'm like, okay, you're laying it on a little thick. This is fascinating, but calm down. But it's part of the allure. It's part of the charm.
That's it. That's all I got. I don't have anything else.
Braden, you had a whole list. Ready?
Go.
Go.
Yeah. So 1 year ago, Polycade dropped a Steam Deck Polycade Senti installation video, and that it got referred to me as a like, you watch stuff about arcade cabinets. So I mean that's pretty cool.
What's happening here?
Okay. I am going to say arcade cabinets are, I think I'm calling it, it's the hot thing of 2026, because our dear friend and or in all of our cases acquaintance
All of our arcade
Patrick
cases.
Gensel dropped a video on his Patreon where he has files to build an arcade cabinet, and then also a full scale 3D scan of an arcade cabinet.
He also has a YouTube video out with it.
And a YouTube video on it.
It's 40
It
minutes
is-
long.
ASMR.
Oh God!
It's
Wow.
him designing the arcade cabinet.
Let me know at like what happens from minutes 5 to 40, however long. But yeah, arcade cabinets 2026 trend. I'm calling it now.
You think so?
All right.
All right.
I'm saying all of the coolest people are going to make arcade cabinets this year.
Oh, actually, I got one more. I forgot to mention this. Bourbon Moth has been going kind of nuts with, like, he plays that dumb guy on TV. I will say this. Like, Jason plays dumb sometimes. Like, he's like, I don't know how that works. I'll figure it out. But then he, like, has mastered the Shaper Origin trace, like the CNC version of it, and has now made, like, a crazy inlay cutting board, but the board it's circles, so it got cut out and put the plugs
He didn't
in.
use the trace for that. He didn't
Oh, you didn't use the trace
shaper.
for that?
He didn't
Oh.
use the shaper for that.
But he did for the duck camo shotgun. Did you see that one?
I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. So I thought that was worth a watch.
Maybe
So,
I'll watch it on Saturday when I'm doing
yeah,
donuts.
just put it in the back. Exactly. Yeah, Braden, hang the TV before you guys finish. So there's a video running the whole time.
Oh God, I gotta order the TV now. I just remodeled an office. I'm broke this month.
Yeah. That's that. That's all I got. Should we
Neato.
jump into what's on the benches?
Yeah.
Let's go!
What's on my bench?
Dan, since that was your voice, Braden, what's up? What are you sipping on? Is that a Diet Pepsi?
It is.
I finally took the Diet Pepsis out of the mini fridge and I just put them in
I'm
storage.
sorry,
for-
the way
You-
two drinks of it was reminiscent of something else.
You sipped it like it was warm soup in a mug.
Oh, go watch the video on YouTube.
Have
That
you
was
guys seen
uncomfortable.
there's like somebody making Instagram reels or TikTok? I don't know. I can't even. Platforms all just run together. But it's
Content.
short little content of welcome back to my channel. Is the soup too hot? And it's just him.
No,
And
I
then it
haven't seen
ends.
that. No.
It's always too hot. It's funny. It's funny. In
How
a
come all the
its own
good
special
ideas
way.
are already taken?
Because they have them and then they do them. It's the do them part that catches us
I
every
know.
single time. What did I do this week? On my bench, literally on my bench, and also in spirit on my bench. The arcade cabinet has begun. The build
Oh.
has started. I have in 3 separate pieces currently
You're a
the
liar.
carcass
But go on.
for the arcade. You guys have seen photographs.
AI.
I don't remember seeing any of that stuff.
I don't have all of the AI subscriptions that you have, Dan. You've seen my AI. That arcade cabinet had 8 fingers.
It's an average AI.
I started building the cabinet, started working through the plans. I realized that the plans that I have from Bob Claggett over at I Like to Make Stuff, great plans, very straightforward. Color printing on the paper is important to tell because he shows like what direction some of your miters are, and I couldn't tell on some of them because I printed everything in grayscale, and so it just all looks the same. So just a hot tip: if you print any of those on paper, do full color.
Okay.
But yeah, Sutton came over. I am appalled at a couple of my miters for the base cabinet. There's like a 3-way like it. I'm building the Mortal Kombat version, so the front of the case actually has some like 3D element to it, and my miters to get that, and then to get it actually to fit on the base, just horrifying, just the worst. Luckily, it's all getting painted, so I'm just gonna fill it and paint it. I got the electronics running the other day. It's really cool. I'm using not RetroPie. Apparently, RetroPie for the Raspberry Pi 5 is they haven't done any development for an official version of that software. So I am using Batocera, Batocera, Batocera. It installed easy.
Batista?
Yeah.
Dave Batista. He's
Oh,
my
I just
favorite.
want to point out,
Yeah,
Dan just
can't see
farted.
us.
He leaned over, muted his microphone, his whole body. Just want to point it out to anyone
Muted
listening.
the mic for reasons.
Well,
so-
because when you view it on youtube.com/another woodshop podcast, where you should be watching it, because we're trying to get monetized there, you would see it. But since you didn't, I wanted to describe it. Sorry. You're using John Batista's software?
Yeah. It was cake to install. Like the software was one of the things I was most worried about setting up this whole system. And it was, I mean, drag and drop simple, like dummy proof.
what's a drag and drop? Is that like
It's little
After I bought-
turds from mythical creatures. Pete, what are you watching over there?
Nothing. I clicked the link and the tab wasn't muted. I'm trying to work on the show notes while we're talking.
Wow. So you're trying to work on two things.
was
Or are we
Barbie
not?
Moth.
Are we not worth your?
Yeah,
your
I'm
full
watching
attention?
a Bourbon Moth song, just like Dan listens to 90s rap and hip hop. while we talk.
The whole time. The whole
The
time.
whole time.
Yeah.
In addition to doing that, Aretha's office remodel, totally done. Took me a week.
Dude, actually blown away by that because you knocked it out. Like, paint everything done. And I'm like, dude, I wouldn't have painted for like years.
Oh. And you think that's great? There's a little spot on the, like, between the door and the wall. It's about 6 inches. And I retrimmed that whole office. That little spot right there also has trim in it.
Whoa.
That's how you know, like, it's done. Like, the one little piece of trim. Because Aretha was staring at the project area. And she's like,
is that going to get done?
Just the second she would see something, she's like, Braden, now it's all I can see. It has to be fixed. I'm like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to get it done.
We talked about this a little bit in the pre-show, and this is great because, like, you're really, I feel like you're killing it this year already. Like, I mean, I feel like all of us are very busy, but your main motivator, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is fear of your wife, right?
You say fear, I say intense love and drive to see her happy.
Yeah.
So,
fear.
Total fear. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's a good motivator. Listen, honestly, it doesn't matter what the motivator is. You knocked out a project in a week that most of us would like drag our asses for a month. So, that's pretty
some people take months and months to build like built-ins. So,
yeah, and so that's kind of the thing. Aretha is very particular about like her space, like her space being out of sorts, unorganized, cluttered, whatever. Like it mentally affects her and makes her unhappy. And she is an angel on earth sent to I guess, I don't know,
the torment Braden.
I guess like you could
keep
be better.
I'm sorry,
but you're worse. She has the patience of somebody that shouldn't be as patient with the projects and the time frame that it takes for some of the stuff that I do around the house, like built-ins. So if I'm going to remodel her space that she sits in like 8 hours a day, and it's her own, like it's just all her space, like there's none of it's not my space, it's not shared space, I just need to get it done. It had to be done.
Well, my space isn't even a thing anymore.
No, so. It definitely is. I'm actually posting on MySpace. I don't get why I'm not monetized yet.
We're big on space. Hey, we tried that a couple years ago. Still going strong there. Now, let me ask you this: when did you start framing that out? That was around the holidays, right?
Like started that project. Let's see. She finished work. I guess the 23rd ish. So like right before the holidays.
Right around Christmas,
yeah. And then we went for Christmas. We were out of, we were traveling. We went to the war zone. The pre-war zone. And New then Jersey? We got back. No, we were in Minneapolis.
Oh, that war zone.
Yeah. The best part about summer is that all the ice melts.
Indeed.
We got back that Sunday, and then I think I started it that Monday because she went back to work 1 week later on the 5th, and it was I have to like tear out the banister, tear out the stairs, build a wall, make Mexico pay for it, and then drywall, finish, get a door in. Everything had to be done in 2 weeks. 1 week.
That's not bad though.
I went over by like 5 days.
Yes, sir. Did Mexico pay for it?
They did not. No.
Reimbursements are pending.
Yeah, no, they did not. It turns out you just say things and it doesn't make them real.
Yeah, I'm learning that. I tried that with bankruptcy.
Yeah, I thought I was going to pay for it with my Doge check, but
oh no.
But anyway,
that wasn't a super expensive project, right?
Define super. I went way over what I told her the budget was, but that's just because I was paying to make things show up faster.
Because Braden was like,
trim,
baby, I can do this for $50.
Door, right? Like that was the main things.
Drywall, build framing in the door. I mean, it was like 8 2x4s. The door was kind of expensive. I mean, it's like $400 or $500.
That's standard door price.
Yeah. and I got a pre-framed one. I'm scared of like mortising out hinges and stuff like that. So
I'm a pro at that now. Just saying.
You
yeah,
do
I know
one
how you
door
are
and
with
you get all
doors.
cocky.
So I mean, it wasn't bad. Now the real money saver, and I say money saver, it still was expensive. I hate paint. Paint is the worst. But not only is paint the worst, now it's like crazy expensive. Like Home Depot, Lowe's, like
They're
the
all
normal stuff that's not straight
through the roof, man.
slumlord level paint. It's like $50 a gallon.
Yeah, it's rough.
Why?
I don't, because the economy.
It's bonkers.
And so I was standing at Lowe's, and this is New Year's Day. And I was standing at Lowe's. I'm looking at this paint and I'm calculating out, because I repainted the entire office. Like we did a color drench thing. So I needed wall paint, trim paint, ceiling paint.
By the way, were those built-ins back there the whole time?
Yeah, I built those when we first moved in.
Oh, okay, so they've been there for a while. I don't remember them from when we were at the house.
Well, yeah, that's Aretha space. We don't go in there. But yeah, that was the bottom half of the built-ins. And so now I've got plans to do the uppers at some point.
To be clear, these are separate built-ins.
Different built-ins.
These are
different.
talked about in the past.
Yeah, these are unvideoed built-ins. So these
are
took
ones
like
like
a week.
when he moved in, he like built them along the way.
Yeah. Now the trick here, though, to make paint feel like it doesn't hurt as bad, go to Sherwin-Williams. And I know what you're thinking. Braden, Sherwin-Williams paint is like $80 a gallon, $90 a gallon. This is ridiculous. Well, here's what you do. You set up a business account or a contractor account. Like they're
You
free.
fake that you're a professional.
I think you do actually have to have like an EIN or something. But you set up that account, immediate 40% discount.
Like ludicrous discounts.
It's ridiculous. It's to the point where I'm certain that paint manufacturers are laundering money. Like that's what this is.
Don't say ludicrous.
By the way,
Luda.
By the way, if you actually buy a decent amount from them too, those numbers go up, the discounts, or prices go down. Like I have a buddy that does that. He's a painter, and he basically just gets it at like cost.
So I learned this today because now that I have an account and I've purchased stuff, and we're going to need paint for some stuff that we're doing at the day job as well. So I'm setting up a separate business account. They called me yesterday or today, and they're like, "Hey, we want to sit you down with one of our sales guys and talk about the products that you're using." Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. As long as I get a discount at the end of it, I'll let you buy me lunch, whatever. And they were telling me, they're like, "Yeah, by the way, we'll tell you about our charge account." And I'm like, "F that, like, we'll just pay cash." And they're like, no, we don't actually care. You do get 0% for, it's like same as cash for 3 months. But even if you just never use it and you just set up the account, it allows us to discount your paint even further. So it knocked, like, one of the products that we were looking at is exterior paints to paint over pole barns, like the foam once we spray it. That was going to go from $90 a gallon down to $42 a gallon. And he's like, he pulled it up. He's like, yeah, so if you set up that account, even if you just pay cash like normal, we're down to like $33 a gallon. And I was like, go F yourself. Don't ever call me again. And then I called him right back. I was like, how soon can we meet? I want that, please.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it. Because it costs the same after the discount, but you're getting a way better paint. Like painting that super paint, and super paint's not even their nice paint. That's their bulk paint.
And honestly,
so much nicer than Valspar.
I feel like I've never had amazing results aside from just painting walls, like drywall stuff from Home Depot.
Yeah.
If you're painting any kind of wood or cabinets, whatever, get the better paints from Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore. They're expensive. They're worth it. Like honestly, my kitchen island gets beat to crap every single day. Like,
I would wake up in the middle of the
stuff
night and just hit it with a bat.
Dude, there is no paint chips, nothing on that thing.
Yeah.
It's actually, that paint is bulletproof. And
I took a bat to that thing several
Like,
nights.
I used to look
I had
at,
so many bags of chips on that.
like, I used to look at cabinets. I used to think they were like plastic dipped, like
Yeah.
ones from the store, right? Because some of them are literally just like coated and whatever. It's just really good paint that just coats
like
it so well.
It's like it's like acrylic paint that
There
they use and
is-
it dries harder.
There's 100% a difference in paint between just a Home Depot or a Lowe's and those stores. So I know it's expensive, but trust me, it's worth it.
When I redo my cabinets someday, one of these days, I'm just going to use truck bed liner for them. They're going to be
That's fine.
so durable. It's going to be cool.
I almost used that on the exterior of my camper, but I didn't want to have to re-register it to black because it's already green.
Camper, hardly
Barely.
ever.
You can get truck bed liner in different colors, can't you?
Camo green.
Paint is one of those things that it is 100%. The more expensive it is, you are getting a noticeably better product and experience. Like that's one of the things where it's worth spending a little bit more money.
Is the paint automatically better? Let's say I buy a cheap paint from Menards, real cheap.
Yep.
And then I take it home and I slap a new label on it and then I charge you a ton for it. Is it automatically better?
No.
That's
and
white labeling
I
it.
see what you're doing and
It's
you're
funny, though,
you're
right?
being disingenuous.
I'm funny though.
It is funny. It is pretty funny. Everybody go check out Daniel Dunlap Woodworks truck tires and paints and more. Super Emporium. It's like a buy and large. But yeah, those are the two projects that I'm working on. I've got some, I got a bunch of Etsy orders. I got my first return request from not an Etsy order, but from a website order.
Welcome to the club, baby.
And I'm pissed about it because I almost canceled the order before I shipped it because I kind of thought it was a fake order. Those clocks that I make, I finally shipped one and I've just avoided it because you're dealing with arms. It was a 15-inch circle, so it was bigger than any boxes that I ever standardized carry. And I spent probably 45 minutes packing that thing to protect the little timekeeping arms and make sure it was all bubble wrapped and it would fit. And it showed up and the lady's like, it doesn't work and the arms are bent. I'm like, well, they're 22 gauge metal. You could probably handle just straightening them out. And also, did you put a battery in it? I haven't heard anything back, but the email requested a return. Now, what in that situation, what would you guys do? What would your response to this
From my
person
website?
be? Or what would your requirements be? Yeah. Somebody orders something, $100 price point. Hey,
I would
it
just
showed up
point and
damaged.
laugh.
Well, my return policy is you pay for shipping, you lose that on the way back.
Okay.
So
even if it's damaged,
I would assume that. Well, I'm going to file a claim with USPS because by default, Pirate Ship does $100 on every ship, every item shipped. Actually, the cutting boards I just shipped, I insured them for $400 just in case. But it's $100 right there, so you can claim it and have them ship it back. Shoot, you could probably claim it on both ends if you really wanted to be dirty about it. For both shipping to customer and shipping back. Well, I came damaged both times. So, but realistically, you can file a claim. But if the customer wants to return it, you can return it, but it's gonna. It's hard because, I guess it's not their fault. It got damaged, but
I'm almost positive that it's not actually damaged.
Did they send? I would request
until you
pictures.
get photos. Yeah. Because if it's just the things that are damaged, maybe talk. If they're actually willing to work with you, be like, hey, let me ship you replacements of that. I'm sorry those got damaged. I can send you guys replacements.
$8?
It's one little screw. You replace that, right? That's it.
Yep. Okay, so that's
In
I
the
wanted to
future, I wouldn't even ship it installed with that because that is such an easy install.
It's actually not a bad
People
idea,
should
Dan.
be able to figure that out. I would ship it, without that installed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I did think about that.
Look at Dan coming in hot with just good ideas.
It's like I ship things occasionally.
I did consider that. In fact, I was starting to pull on them to get pressure and they didn't immediately come off and it was late and it was a day late shipping and I was
late
like,
and $1
well, I'm going to
short.
do this. So I built like a cardboard little tent thing and
Yeah.
It should have worked. I'm almost
you should
positive
have put
it
one of
worked.
those pizza tables that come in the pizza boxes.
Yeah.
So I'm
3D print.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I didn't put in a pizza table, but I do all of the hours are actually carved into it. I did make a cardboard ring that went all the way to the top of the box. So I made a bigger pizza table with no top.
Did you reach out to hit up like Geoff from Two Moose? He used to ship clocks all the time. I'm curious how he shipped them.
Yeah,
He's a clock
they
shipper.
seem like such a pain in the butt. And I
'Cause-
canceled an order at one point because I just didn't feel like shipping it.
I guess it must have been worth his time because he did it for a while.
That's a good point. I'd be interested if anybody's listening here, shoot us a DM or something with how you would box these, because it doesn't seem like it should be hard. It's just it's a circle,
Yeah.
but still,
It's circle
I don't
with
know.
delicate
You
parts.
could literally 3D print a protector to keep the hands.
That's
Yeah.
Dan,
I
why
think
is
uninstalled-
why is Dan making the most sense today? You need to be on Nas every day.
I hate it.
Nice.
I did. So what I did do, I did ask, hey, I'm sorry that it showed up damaged. It does ship with no battery in it. If that's the reason it's not working, you dummy. I'd be happy to send replacement clock arms. If it's something where you'd like the clock, you just want arms that aren't squished. But I do need you to send me pictures. And if you'd like a refund, I can refund you as soon as you ship it back. So,
They could
and
just AI broken
we'll
clock
see.
arm pictures.
we'll see what happens.
That's what I
And
would do.
I haven't heard a response, and she was responding real quick when it was, hey, I want a free refund. I kind of get the feeling that they were just fishing.
As soon as he gave solutions, she's like, I don't want solutions. I just wanted to complain. I wanted to fight a little bit.
I'm
like
on
that, like that one video where the girl's like, found a hair in my cheese.
Yeah, she's trying to return the cheese.
Oh, did you want to fight?
a little bit.
I follow the eBay subreddits, and there's a lot of those people asking for partial refunds, and those like the hardened vets on eBay, they're like, we do 0 partial refunds. You can start a claim through eBay and ship it back, and if there's any damage, you're hosed. No partial refunds because everybody's a scammer.
You got to respect the eBay thing because like eBay's hardcore with that stuff. Like there's no like, oh, customer's always right. Like with some of these platforms, you know, like I was complaining about the whole, and I'll get into it on my bench about the whole TikTok shop thing where it like it just refunds people for certain things. And Etsy can do that too. Dan, you've lost some money too. Yeah.
Yeah, Etsy will just refund and take it
that's
from you
it's
without
a little
ever
rough when it's just taken away from you like that. You have no control. That's
without
why
getting any sort of input from the seller. Like
that's why your
like,
website is so good because like Braden, what are they gonna do? At the end of the
charge
day,
back
you
their
can
credit
just
card.
that's why I'm like,
they could,
oh,
yes, but,
sucks
like-
to be you. Next.
But if they do charge back their credit card, I'm going to just take their delivery and show it and see if I'll just fight it. And if I lose it, I guess I lose it.
Yeah,
But I was
but
going to
that's
lose it
the
no matter
thing.
what.
It's more work for them to do that than to just interact with you. Whereas with some of these other platforms, they just have like a button they can click and you're out money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so that's kind of nice. At least it went through your website. Again, Etsy would have been rougher.
Yep. So, but yeah, I mean, those are the main things I'm doing. So I'm super excited to hear what Dan's working on. So Pete, what have you got on your bench this week?
So I'm actually going to jump into, I wasn't going to initially talk about this, but I'm just going to talk about TikTok Shop.
Here we go.
So TikTok Shop has been, I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's, you know, it's money, so that's nice. But
Money,
like
good.
I get sales there, but then the actual platform that it runs through to like sell your items, and a lot of us know TikTok Shop as like affiliate people, like marketing crap to send out. But there's also a lot of people like selling their own stuff through TikTok Shop.
That is true.
Today I got it was like an action required or something like that. Let me find this email. And the email just says, so I got this order yesterday, and then it's from TikTok Shop. Status change alert about your customer order -- cancellation approved. Like, okay, what? It says, Dear Petrie's Workshop, your cancellation request for long number has been automatically approved as you did not respond to the customer's cancellation request within a required time. I got no cancellation request. It just went through. Like this, there was no message, there was no request email, there was no notification, nothing. Anywhere on the app, in the platform, on the via
Scammers,
email.
dude.
So you're telling me there was no communication, nothing.
And Etsy's, and TikTok Shop's just like, you that's like their reasoning for it, but like clearly that's not actually what happened here. The other one I had, remember last week, me and Emma were really sick on like Monday and Tuesday. So
Yes.
I had a $200 something order, and I thought I had shipped it over the weekend, but what actually happened was I boxed it up over the weekend, got sick. I didn't get to drop it off till Tuesday when I was feeling better. On Tuesday also was the day I sat down and actually looked at my emails, and there was an email that said, here it is. Dear seller, we are sorry to inform you that you have received a new refund / return request. You'll find a refund request, blah, 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 in this TikTok Seller Central, like you go to it. And basically, it's a request to return all the items, the $200 something item that I shipped already. And I didn't see that email. So, because the order was still there, it was on the website and it was showing as an order. And I shipped it, and I was going crazy. First of all, I couldn't log into the website. The back end kind of sucks for TikTok Shop. And anyone that's dealt with it, it's just a pain in the ass. Honestly, you're better off on Etsy or whatever, or on your website. Eventually, I finally got in. I got into the listing, and in small letters, like, it has like scan code here, like, or customer placed order flip to in progress, whatever. In those kinds of notifications, in there said customer requested cancellation, customer canceled return request. So they canceled, they saw that it was shipping and they canceled it out. There's no notification. There's not a single email from the user. There was nothing saying that, they canceled that request and it's okay. So I was freaking out for like 5 hours thinking that I lost $200 something. Turns out Etsy, I keep saying Etsy, TikTok Shop's just awful at communicating. So this is my PSA to you guys. Selling on TikTok Shop, you can be profitable, but the communication and the back end absolutely sucks. It is absolute dog shit. It's so bad.
That's something that I will give to Etsy, even though I have a lot of gripes with them. Their back end
100%.
and their seller dashboard, it's really good.
It's really
and their
good.
communication and the emails and everything, it's hard to miss.
Over-communicate.
They over-communicate a little bit, yeah.
I don't know about you, but I have the orange Etsy app and the blue Etsy app.
I have them both.
So anytime somebody sends me a message, I get it twice.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
annoying.
It's usually I have my ringer off and my phone silence, but I have it on vibrate. So it's got a very particular buzz to it. So like whenever Etsy comes up and I get a message, I know it's a message because of the double buzz. Like,
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, you get the 2 minutes. Like, there it is.
Yeah.
For me, actually, fun fact: if you have an iPhone, you can create your own buzz or select different buzz.
I always create my own buzz.
Like you can actually like tap, 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 like whatever. You can make it. You can make it the intro.
You can make
AWP,
it the SOS
or intro to AWP.
Help.
I'm like,
I got it.
yeah. See,
It's funny.
so I actually have different ones that I know from like across the room. I hear my phone vibrate. I go, freaking Etsy, what is it now? So
that's why he was ignoring you the other day,
Braden.
Dan. He heard
Yep.
your Dan buzz.
yeah, the buzz is. No, you guys don't have special ones. You guys are just like everyone else.
Now I'm even more offended for
Wow.
Even more offended.
Somehow that became
Somehow
went from
that's
offensive
worse.
to more offensive. This is what pain feels like.
What other news? Justin launched the video on Saturday of the Call Me Maker documentary.
Hey, Pete, we're doing what's on the bench.
I know, but I will say this was a very humbling experience. Justin we've all met Justin, or a lot of us have met Justin. He's like this like tall, like tattooed skater punk looking guy. Like he just has like this attitude. He's very like he just laughs at everything. He has he's very jolly.
Are you saying he's a skater boy? She said, "See you later, boy."
No, I didn't want to see him later. I wanted to see him now, boy. But when he gets into like shooting mode and interview mode, he's so professional. He really knows what he's doing, and I wanted to give him a huge shout out. He did an incredible job capturing kind of like what our vision is. As much as I hate myself speaking, and it was cringeworthy to watch myself in that interview. Hopefully people get something out of it, but I just want to shout him out because he does such good work on these videos. Everything looks so good, so crisp. The pan shots are just, it does amazing work. And you don't have to watch mine, watch any of his other videos. Go check out his channel. I'll link it in the documentary. There's a lot of cool documentaries that he's made. He's probably going to make one on Dan and Braden one day, because you guys are cool cats and now adopted maybe babies. So go check that out. I think it's worth a watch. You might enjoy the one that we did. It's mostly on, hey, you're doing okay, and just as long as you make cool stuff that you like and you take care of your family, you're good. That's basically the gist of the video. There, I saved you half an hour. But put it on in the background.
For the guy that's trying to convince people to get the views and watch it, you're doing a terrible job of not just telling them the whole
because
video.
It's really hard for me to like be like, oh, go watch my documentary. Like it's
okay, fine. Hey guys, go watch the Pete episode of the Mabie documentaries because it was very good.
It was very okay.
Other than the John Cena cameo was kind of out of the blue for me.
You have to really look. You have to squint your eyes because
it was 99.9% good.
Yeah, and then the other point was Keith.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I had a very bittersweet weekend. A little bit. So a buddy of mine.
Talk about this. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna just kind of vaguely talk about this. So, a friend of mine who's a woodworker, maker, he's into nerdy tech stuff, 3D printer too. He is doesn't. I'm not even gonna go too far into detail, but essentially, he moved away. His shop had to be cleared out, and it fell onto me. I was the first one asked to hey, make an offer, clean this out. So I had to clean out the space, and I filled my vehicle twice and a trailer once. And I basically we have a ton of stuff. My shop is filled with woodworking stuff now. And it was one of those nothing he had I needed. As much as it's nice tools, there's Festool stuff in there. There's nice tools, but nothing was oh, I needed this tool. But it was I saw this as an opportunity to all right, let me help out the situation that he's got to clear this space out. And the other part of it was all of this stuff is going to find a good home. It'll either be cool, neat tool I can keep. I can sell it to the community, or I can give it away. There's already a couple things that have kind of made it into other makers' hands. I have some neighbors that help me out regularly that I was able to help out a little bit with it as well. But it's a bittersweet moment because, we've all helped a buddy set up a shop. It's bittersweet when you have to help a buddy break down a shop, or you see a shop closing down. Even when I used to do this back in the day all the time, I would scour marketplace when I was, broke and I was trying to get nice tools and I just wanted the one tool, but they were I'm closing up shop. It's all or nothing. We've all seen those deals. And it's always kind of sad to see a shop close up, there was history there. There's tools that have decades of patina on it. And then sometimes, have that one nice tool that you really wanted, but the rest is you got to fix up. And that's how I built my shop initially. But to have to do it for a friend of mine was really, really, again, bittersweet. So sad. But that being said, I have a filled shop right now with totes and boxes and things I have to go through, from finishes, spray paints, tools, all that stuff. So there'll be some stuff listed on Marketplace. Keep an eye out. But yeah, Braden, you have some questions?
So you're saying that your shop is filled to the Nick brim?
Past
Thank
the
you.
Nick brim.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is past the Nick brim.
It's
I was gonna let it go the first time, and then it came back around, and you can't put
Appreciate it.
You miss 100% of the
brim.
T-ball shots.
You can't say brim and not
Yeah.
get the nick.
But again, it's bittersweet because like great tool sale, right? Got some nice tools. I think Braden might be buying some of this stuff too. I might be shipping it out to him. It's
It's funny. you
Not
didn't
now that I
offer
hear
me
you're
anything.
giving it away to every other Tom, Dick, and Harry up the block.
what's funny is there's a bunch of stuff that like as I was sorting through it, I'm like, oh, this is from my shop. This is mine. Like the dust collector came back.
You got
That was my
did,
old
did you get a
desk
lathe or anything?
No lathe. I have your lathe. I don't need a new one.
Been kind of wanting a lathe lately.
I lathe is like it's
You could give it a lathe, give it a lathe, give it a lathe now.
lathe is something that I feel like everyone wants in their shop and not a lot of people actually use. But if I had more space for it, I would love to have it in a shop and mess around with it. But yeah, so just that's basically for my next like week or so is going through all the stuff and trying to clean up the shop because I have a lot of projects that I need to get started. Mainly because we have like a break in the weather coming up, and I actually want to work on the trailer a little bit. I want to get it finished up by like early summer, like late spring, so it's fully done and we can actually go camping with it comfortably, and I can stop thinking about that project, you know. But that's kind of been it. I've just been slammed. I've been going nonstop the last few days. Just going there and cleaning up the space for like 3 evenings. I've barely slept, and actually before, and Braden, I'm sorry to say this, before this, I passed out on a couch for like 90 minutes. I know you want to try to get a nap.
You son of a gun!
I know. I'm not
All you
saying
had to
make
do is just
jealous.
not say that, and you'd be a good person.
But that's on my bench.
now
I
you're a
slept on my
bad
bench.
person.
So yeah, that's that. That's my I hate TikTok shop, documentary, bittersweet shop cleanup. That is my what's on the bench, and I shipped those big fancy cutting boards finally. That was good. I actually got custom boxes or like perfectly sized boxes. Man, what a difference that makes when you have boxes that actually fit your project perfectly.
Why do you think I'm not shipping stupid fucking clocks?
I know,
Pardon my
and
French.
And it encouraged me. So like I sell these like
Braden, that was English.
windscreen things. Like I laser cut these windscreens that you put around chafing dishes, whatever.
They don't blow.
And they got a little like vent on the side, so they won't catch fire, but they're there to like prevent wind. So if you're outside, it's serving food. And for some reason, I ship a boatload to Hawaii. I don't know if it's just like a guy that's pimping me out there, or they're just doing a lot of luau's or what. But like,
So many luau's.
dude, most of my Hawaii shipments are these heavy ass things. So I ended up finally breaking down and getting boxes that fit the thing. Now here's the thing, and it's something we talked about this on about pirate ship in the past, and it's not a pirate ship thing, it's a USPS thing. Items over 22 inches get charged a premium. It's an extra $4 for your shipping because it's a oversized item or whatever.
That's just over about $350.
These things are like just under 22, but with padding and box and whatever, they're like, you know, just under 23. So I would always say 22, but the boxes I had to order were 24 inches long. So now I'm like, I can't lie anymore. Like, damn it. I got to go by the thing. Also, last thing, as far as shipping goes, I bought one of those box resizer tools finally. Get it. If you've thought about it, it's like a pinwheel with like, like spikes on it. And it's got you set the stop on it and you ride it along the edge of the cardboard and it like perforates it and you're able to fold perfect lines. Dude, this
Send
thing
me a link, bro.
I will right now. I'll put it in the show notes. It is one of the best things I ever bought because resizing boxes is so easy now. I used to struggle with that crap all the time. And now even like I have sheets of just old cardboard that I cut up. I'm able to now like cut that pretty easily and resize it. And it's just so easy for making custom boxes. Highly recommend. So that's my bench. Dan, let's hear it, baby.
Well, you guys took so long that I have completely forgot everything. It's all been wiped. Like,
Well, you do
my memory.
You doing?
I had it all
veneer?
planned out in my head, and I had all these things to talk about, and I
You
have
didn't write it
forgotten
down?
everything. It's all gone.
Well, you're doing veneer inlays now, right? Or inserts?
No, I'm not.
Dan, roughly how many orders did you get?
I was getting to that because
Okay.
on the Discord, I was talking about how I feel like my day to day is pretty boring and nobody wants to hear about it. And several people piped up and said, "We just want to hear what you do." And I was like, "Okay, that's
Oh, you mean
Okay.
like what we said the last couple years?
yeah." I don't
Here.
trust you guys. See, that's the thing. I don't trust
I know
either
it
one of
sounds
you.
monotonous to you, but this is your like day to day. There,
It's super monotonous.
Dan, your shitty, crazy, overworked day is someone's wet dream.
Oh God.
Think about that. Like you
Like
being
Michael
slammed
Phelps.
with orders, that's their like goal.
Huh.
You're people's hero.
Like they want to hear what you're doing, and
What
they're
did Michael
immediately like,
Phelps do?
"This is how I could do it so much better."
Okay, so
How does he play 4 hours of Cowboy GTA but still gets the orders out?
But still has 19 hours of orders.
So
to
here's
do.
here's usually what I do. I kind of break it down. Like one day I'll do ZCIs. So like I have 2 different categories of ZCIs. Okay. I either have
Flat and cupped.
correctly sized or incorrectly sized.
Are you guys going to let me tell this or
We are now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I usually I have 2 different categories of ZCIs. I have miter saws and table saws, and the miter saws get cut by an 1/8 inch bit, 1/8 inch down cut, and the table saws all get cut by a 1/4 inch down cut bit. I don't know why. That's just the way I did it. So, like on Monday, I'll do all miter saw ZCIs, and all my ZCIs you can get them in 7 different wood choices. So it's either walnut, maple, mahogany, cherry, oak, zebra wood, or purple heart or wingate. I think that's 8 actually. Table saws you can't get purple heart because it's too unstable. So I don't ever worry about that. But everything else applies. Yes, Braden.
Oh no, you were holding up your finger. I was
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question. So like Monday, I'll do all miter saw ZCIs. I go through my Etsy orders and I see what needs to be done. And then like if a DeWalt 779 comes up and I need in walnut, I won't just cut 1. I'll cut 4 or 6 or 8. And I try to put it in my stock, which is right behind me on the podcast. So the day isn't just cut what I need. It's cut what I need plus. So it takes up like most of my day.
It's a good rule of thumb, just to have some extras always.
Yeah, but like I swear to God, people know somehow that like, oh, he doesn't have any maple Makita 12-inch in stock, so I'm gonna. They go gangbusters on that, and I'm like,
I think
ah,
it's just because you don't notice when you have stuff in stock. You only
It's
notice when
probably
you don't
that.
have it. Yeah.
but it just feels like people know. So, and then like on Tuesday, I'll do table saws, saw stop, Laguna. I think I only have like 6 or 7. 6, 7.
Dude, I don't know why. Hey, dude, I don't know why. I just had like a vision of you like dancing in your living room, like packing orders, like making my way downtown, and then like you see an order come through, and like you're in front of a wall of orders that you've already packed, that you had everything in stock, and then one comes in that you don't have, and he's just like, it just
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm like, you know.
How do they always know? And meanwhile, you packed 20 that you did have, but the
Yes.
one got you.
And that's how it goes. Like I swear.
Also, did we talk about the fact that you got your wholesale order done, right? I forget if we talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that last week.
you got the
I was getting there.
wholesale order
The
out.
whole sale order was done.
Yep.
Yep. Get ready for the next one.
I lost track of what I was doing.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, table saws. I only
Yes.
have like 6 or 7 table saws. 6, 7. But again, each one comes with 7 different varieties of wood, so it keeps me busy.
Dan, Braden and I talked about your business the other day.
without me?
Yes,
As we
do.
regularly do.
Often. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you already have a poop like timed for like 12:30 when we're done, and we're just gonna keep chatting. But anyways, I think it's just a thought. But your packaging that you have, right? Because you got your label. I think you need to do a color label that goes on the back that has the other. So like you can just, let's say at Bill Burkle's, you can stock maple, walnut, and like whatever, Mozambique, right? The classics. And then have all the other colors or types of not just saws, like have them all listed, but then actually have like the color, a picture of each one of the ZCI colors with the names or what type of wood it is listed on the back.
So you're trying to make more work for me.
No, well, it's a single.
Hey, I got this
sticker,
great idea. Let's add more work to Dan's plate.
Generic sticker that shows all the colors of the woods you offer and the saws that you offer that you can slap on all of them. They don't have to be unique for each model. It just shows all the variations. So if someone buys or picks up a maple one in the store and looks at the back and goes, "Oh, they make this in zebra wood. That'll match my Crocs," or whatever. I don't know. But like, I think it would be cool to like have like the other options listed on the back, because the customer won't know that you offer the other ones if they're sold out. So, because this came up because you had sold out of a lot of stuff at Bill Burkle's because people love your items because you make good stuff. You know, you sold out. So they'll pick up like a walnut one and then see the other 8 colors. Just a thought. We'll work on this offline. But wouldn't it be cool?
Here's the thing. Bill has every variety that I carry stocked. So they see it right there in front of their face.
Yeah, but they didn't. He didn't for a while because we're out.
Sold out.
Because he's sold out because you're so great.
And also once they get to their home, they don't have them all in front of them. But they might be like,
looking
wow,
back, like, whoa,
this
make it in
looks
cherry?
This looks great in Paduke. It looked bitchin' in walnut.
Yeah.
Really, really pull the room together.
Sounds like more work. Don't like it. I don't like it.
Dan, also, it sounds like wheel money.
No, I got
possibly even tire money.
I got other things in the works for.
You might even be able to afford
tires.
lug nuts with spikes on them.
No.
Okay. Based on that, I just want to clarify: is the what you're referencing anything that I'm involved in, or do you have other schemes?
I have other schemes always.
That scares me. It stops and makes my heart beat faster at the same time.
False.
I am my own
work.
person. So
It normally goes boop boop, but now it's going goop boop. My heart. That's the heart noises.
Gotcha.
God, we just had to hear about Pete having other friends, and now you've got other schemes. What the hell's happening to us, boys? I feel like we're drifting
It may
apart.
or may not involve me streaming on Twitch.
Oh no, I want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't tell you about it.
Okay.
Why do I feel like it's not video games at all?
To be determined. TBD.
Watch me play
where
Cowboy
did I
GTA
get
with my nips out.
Rudely interrupted. Here we go. Wednesday, because people want to hear this. Wednesdays, let's say Wednesdays might be a kind of a off day. Like I like to chill on Wednesdays. Like yesterday, I didn't do jack. It was nice. So that's kind of like my weekend. Today I did bow ties and some like a few miter saw stuffs. Yeah. I know this is boring. It's boring me to talk about it.
Well, you also, so what's interesting to me is that during the last couple of days, both of you guys have jumped onto your New Year's resolutions, because like Dan, you didn't jump on it, but you had the opportunity to actually move something up that you've been looking to do for 2 years, which is do your shed outside. Because Nick Brim was like, hey, here's 40 pieces of 2x4s and 2x6s that are trash because I work on large construction sites and I'm better than you. His words, not mine. And that's just their trash that you can use to frame out a shed for your property, or some kind of lean-to or something, just to have your stuff, nicely put away. Braden's worked on his, the arcade cabinet. That was a big thing on his list for 2 years. Like, you guys are killing it. I think that's good. I've actually been working out almost every single day. That feels pretty good. I feel like we're really not quitting. We're doing okay here.
We made it past the January 9th hump.
Yeah, Quitter's Day.
So now we just have to make it past the January 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st,
Yeah.
22nd, 23rd.
Well, I heard that a big giant black hole is going to open up on the 20th, so we're all doomed anyway. So
Well, yeah, but I've been adding a bunch of fiber to my diet.
We've survived December of 2012. That was the Mayan calendar end, right? So I think we're okay.
no, John was born in December 2012, so I'm not so sure that the world didn't end.
Are you calling your son possibly the Antichrist?
I didn't say that. Those are your words, not mine.
You may have kind of said that
Kind of implying it.
inadvertently.
He was literally born on the Mayan end of the world day, December 21st, 2012.
What? Wait, did you have twins and then you had to like one of them?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
What?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh god.
Totally unrelated. How do
Where
you
did
feel-
I leave off in my
Uh,
exciting week?
Dan,
Sacrificing your child, Mayan calendar, table saws.
Dan, I have a like a step back macro level type question.
Go.
So roughly your orders for the week, roughly how many orders are you seeing come in weekly?
About 40.
Damn.
So 40 a week.
Yeah, well, that's still down. My peak last year was like 65, 70.
Yeah, but how
A week.
many of those are tables?
Tables.
7, 8, 9.
Like 6, 7, 8,
6,
9?
7.
No, 7, 8, 9.
Totally unrelated. Not
About a
2
quarter of
tables a
them?
day.
Huh? About a table a day, I feel like. Braden,
That's
you
not
see
bad.
my emails come in.
Yeah, I don't check every single email that you immediately select all and mark unread.
I mean, that's potentially a 1,000 plus to multi-thousand week dollar
It could
week,
be.
you know? So
Yeah,
obviously there's
$300
material
tables
and all this stuff too, you know?
Yeah,
Well-
$350 tables.
maybe that's a little high. Maybe it's like 3, 4 that come in
Still,
a week.
I mean, still, they're what, 2 something each, the tables?
yeah,
no,
the
like-
cheap one is 225.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
220.
225, whatever it takes.
This week I shipped out 3 tables, and today I canceled one because it had been
I saw
sitting
that.
there.
I want to know what happened.
Yeah, let me tell you. It had been sitting in my queue for a while, and I didn't realize that it was shipping to the UK.
Oh,
Yeah,
You chicken
And
out.
they got
that's
a-
not UK. Okay.
they got away with only paying like $50 in shipping, which sounds like a lot.
Not the UK.
I charge for international shipping. Anything domestic, I don't charge shipping. It's all built into the price of the items. However, they also got this table during Black Friday. So yeah, it's been a minute. So they got a hell of a discount, and they only paid $50 in shipping. So like the total price of the table after they paid shipping, they paid $230, which it was a narrow table, and the typical list price for that is $225. And I don't make a huge profit on all my stuff because I do kind of do like volume, but I was like, oh, it's going to the UK. So I plugged in all the numbers because I have it all memorized. I know what everything's going to be. And the shipping was going to be $158. And I'm like, no, I'm going to cancel that order. Sorry.
That is a lot.
Sorry, person.
I would just turn off international shipping for tables.
So I just need to like, I don't get many of those. I've shipped,
I know, but still, like
I've shipped maybe 3 tables total ever
you like
internationally.
one side table to Iran that was purchased on sale away from like closing up your shop. It's kind of like, you're
I
like,
shipped
cost me $50 to make this table.
I shipped a table last year to New Zealand, and it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't that much.
Really?
So I don't know what
I feel
happened.
like New Zealand's like the one.
It maybe like That was pre all this tariff bullshit.
Well, yeah, there's some drama between New Zealand and
No, this was
Australia and
this
the
was
US in shipping right now.
pre all that stuff. So
Well, and I mean, New Zealand is expensive. It's Zealand Classic that's cheap.
anyway,
Like New Jersey and New York, New Omaha.
Jersey
yeah.
Classic.
So total, I probably did 40 to 45 orders this past week.
So how many are still from last year that you're looking at right now?
Hold on. One,
100. Okay.
3,
He's counting.
4, 5,
I thought you were about to hit me with 100 something.
6.
So that's not too bad. And it's all tables, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're all tables. They're all C tables, actually.
That's not bad. So you're getting caught up. This is good.
Yeah. Those C tables, they don't take long, but they're annoying because of the way I do them. And I need to find a better, more efficient way to do them.
A dovetail or box joint jig.
Okay.
They're all box joints.
Yeah, then get the box joint like router, like the Porter cable thing.
I should. I need to, but yeah.
I would like to discuss something that we have discussed before.
Here we go.
Pete, I already know you're on my side about this. So we're talking about the volume of orders that you get in. And we are regularly talking about you trying to keep up with the orders.
Ooh, should we get?
My website's been kind of like doing good lately too. So
I think 2026 is the year that Daniel Dunlap should raise prices.
Ooh,
across the board. Because in this economy,
here's the thing. I would have done that like a year and a half ago or a year ago. But as I look at Etsy now and I look at all my competition that wasn't there a year and a half ago, but because I talk about it on the podcast and I talk about it here and there, people are selling ZCIs like all over the place. And I'm getting undercut like crazy. And I'm still selling well.
ZCI king of Sarpy County.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that bit me, because as I look at the products that people are selling, they're absolutely using the files that I've sold too, which is fine. I say right in the listing, you can sell this if you want. I don't care.
Let me ask you this: are you charging the same price for all? Like, if I get a
DeWalt,
like the exotics cost more?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Of course.
I
need to raise the price on the walnuts though, for sure. I sell more of those, and the walnut prices are not going down.
Do all of your prices match? Like, do all of your table saw ZCIs, are they all like a flat rate, or do they vary?
They vary based on the size and how much they weigh and stuff like that.
Pete?
During our bi-daily meetings that me and Braden have about you, the
board of director meetings,
the board of directors, the directors of boards. One of the things we also talked about is what are your top sellers, what are your bottom sellers, and you refuse to share that data with. Why won't you share your medical records, Mr. President? So why?
Because I had a tent stake shoved up my. Never mind.
I think it would behoove you to look at stuff you're selling, and maybe there is like.
Braden, are you okay?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I think there might be. It might be worth for you to take a look at your numbers and what's selling, what's not selling, and maybe eliminate a species of like a zebra wood or a duke or something.
That's great. And
the lowest sellers.
I already have.
I would love to compare your sell through on Etsy to your sell through at WTB Woodworking, which is data that I do have.
Ooh.
And then we might be able to make some strategic.
What data do you have?
I have your sell-through data from Bill.
Yeah,
I had Bill send it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Bill joins us for the meetings weekly.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, Dan,
I am by and far the worst paid employee on the planet Earth at with the work that I do at Daniel Dunlap Woodworks.
This is what $0 an hour looks like.
I'm doing it.
He gets paid in Snickers bars
because
and Butterfingers.
Dan, you might be, because you're guilty of what I do all the time, and I know it for a fact, is sometimes you get really busy with stuff that isn't at the top of the list, but you're busy. So it's false. Like, yeah, I'm busy right now. And you're doing, it's like, well, I might as well just keep cutting these zebra wood inlays or whatever, even though you might only sell very few of them. So maybe there's some that you might not have to eliminate, but you have a zebra wood day where you cut all the zebra wood crap once a week only.
Not
you
so
only
fun fact.
stockpile the other stuff.
There's like a global shortage on zebra wood, so I'm like eliminating zebra wood.
When's the last
from
time
a
you
lot
saw
of
a zebra? Right? Exactly.
They're few and far between here in Omaha.
But what I'm saying is, it might not be that you have to eliminate stuff. Maybe when you're saying you stock, when you make one, you make three. Maybe you don't do that for the ones that don't sell. You only do that for the ones that sell a lot. The maples, the walnuts, the cherries, the whatever.
That's silly.
But you would have to actually look at the data.
That might explain why I'm sitting on 12 Wingay for the Delta.
Yeah, see, maybe
I have an idea from
this isn't to pick on you. This is legitimately.
I should probably do a sale on Wingay.
as the most successful woodworker on the screen, business wise that we have in terms of sales. We just want to try out these ideas that we have. Yeah. I have an idea, Dan. And Patrick's brought this up before. We need to set up another, like a shadow or like a ghost kitchen. We need to set up a second Etsy of Dan's products that we could try different pricing and different, like the top sellers, and basically just set up another avenue. I mean, you're talking about being undercut by your competitors. Why not be your own undercutter or your own, like you eat all of your prices there. And then on your main one, which is getting pushed by Etsy, push all your prices up $5. That way you can still collect
that you're shipping same stuff, but
yeah, Mr. President, they've hit the second Etsy page. That way you should still be able, if you lose some to the $5 increase, you should still be able to recapture some of those.
Braden, I'm surprised you're not getting sick and tired of that joke. But that's a good idea.
You could do that.
This is one of those, like, when you get into like underhanded strategies, like unethical, but it's business. Because here's the thing, a lot of us,
this is capitalism, baby.
This is business with a D, right? Like that's what it is. It's
a big D.
It's scumbag business. And the thing that sucks is most of the successful businesses out there, they had to do some scummy stuff. And I'm not disparaging anyone. Just there's always something that you were like, I'm just gonna let this fly, or I'm gonna file this way, or we're gonna sell as if we have but we don't, and then apologize for it, like whatever. Like you kind of sell and then figure it out later. Every business has done something. We've all done that. I've run sales before where I've been like, I don't have this. I think I sold a bunch of stuff that was laser cut. I had no more 1/8 inch material and I couldn't source it. It was around COVID. And I ended up like finding it at some warehouse randomly. I got stupid lucky because otherwise I would have had to cancel a bunch of orders. So we've all done underhanded business stuff.
WWJBD. What would Jeff Bezos do?
Shave his head.
Step 1.
Step 1. Step 2, launch Katy Perry into space. Step 3, profit.
In a penis rocket.
Step 4, drive diapers.com into the ground.
It was a hard launch. 10 seconds to Miko.
I think that would be interesting. Now, can you imagine what's on my bench? Well, I got 80 late orders on Etsy store number 1, and I got 108 late Etsy orders on Etsy store number 2.
Well, listen, maybe store number 2 is only exotics, or maybe it's only regular woods.
Guys,
there's so many ways.
I'm getting stress and anxiety just thinking about that, and I don't get stress and anxiety very easily.
I will say
that's why we're all friends. We're all anxious, stressed out bitches.
Yeah, why do you think I never sleep and I over caffeinate?
That's all I do is sleep.
I do think that the bumping your prices up, though. I mean, because if you make $5 extra on every order, but you lose 5 out of every 40 orders, the increase pays for those 5 orders that disappeared anyway. So you're making the same or more, but you've got 5 less orders you got to fill.
Okay.
The science is there.
I just want to let you guys know I'm crashing right now.
Yeah, he's not.
The NOS. He's
the
got an empty NOS can.
The NOS is
Let's get to this question.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what I do for my bench.
That's Dan's bench. Braden, just
I didn't get through. I didn't get through what I was going to talk about. You guys interrupted the hell out of me.
Oh wait, what else?
No. Sorry.
No.
Okay, what did you have? Yeah. Sorry, we got a little off the rails.
This is
there.
good discussion. People want to hear about like business stuff, and this is part of it.
Heck, we listen to you talk about your business every single day, and we're excited to hear you.
I don't talk about my business with you guys. I just bitch.
Yeah, maybe do it more.
That's the difference.
Anyway, what was the rest of your bench?
Oh, I don't even remember. Like it was ZCIs.
What do you do on Fridays?
Red Dead Redemption. And
I thought you did that on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays, Fridays.
No wonder you're overwhelmed. You're doing 40 orders in 1.5 days.
So, Dan, what's your Twitch handle, huh?
Oh, I don't have one yet.
Is it?
It's Red Dan Redemption.
Don Paulo, whatever, like the backwards of Dunlap or whatever. Isn't that your handle on Reddit?
No, it's LD Palablo.
LD Palablo. Blah, blah, blah.
I thought it was on Twitch. I thought it was Red Dan Redemption.
LD Palablo. Let me explain this because there's some brainage that's going on with this. So when I first created an email back in my teens, when the internet was just jumping off.
You mean like
when they just plugged it in?
You had a PO box with the Pony Express? Is that what they called email back then?
Yeah, it was. There were squirrels involved. Anyways, I used my first initial and my last name backwards, D Palned.
Mm-hmm.
See what I did there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. And then I was thinking one day, I'm like, it kind of looks like El Diablo, but it's not. It's D Palned. So then I created LD Palablo. And that's my Reddit handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Big brain stuff.
Yeah. Big brains, medium brain.
Anyway, let's do questions.
Let's get into questions.
Big brain stuff in a group of the squirrels that were involved.
Yeah, there were
when we
squirrels.
start streaming, please hit us up.
I will watch that every single day.
I'd put on in the background at least. But it needs to be a camera.
I don't know what I'm going to
on
stream
you on a couch.
Are there any woodworking Twitch streamers? Could we just be streaming in our shops?
I see a lot of people live woodworking on TikTok. Is that the same?
If you live woodwork on TikTok, come on.
Same.
Right? Am I right? Anyways.
Ask away, don't be coy. Time for the questions with the AWP boys.
Woo! Wow, that was great, guys. That was great. I live for that. Anyways, here's 2 questions. One is from Geoff.
I have a potential client build coming up. I started talking to this client in October about an Ottoman table. They had no budget and no direction about material. After some back and forth, I sent them a quote in November. Since then, it's been radio silence until today. Is there any red flags here? The Ottoman table shouldn't be too hard. They opted for pine with mitered corners. They provided the measurements of their existing Ottoman. Geoff Three Tails Woodwork.
I don't know why this would matter, but are we talking about a table that like goes over the Ottoman or just
That's
sits
what
on
I'm
the
assuming.
Ottoman?
An Ottoman, yeah, so like a C table for the Ottoman, basically, or one that goes over the top of it that kind of slides back and forth over the Ottoman itself. So, I mean, I don't know if there's red flags here, but like, there's actually some really good answers in the Discord itself from the community. Like, people's financial stuff changes. It's also post holidays. Sometimes they just kind of forget. They throw.
It just might not be a priority for
Yeah.
that person. You know,
There's plenty of. I mean, think of the amount of times you've added something to cart on Amazon because you were hyper fixated on it, and then it's just lived in your safe for later for the last 6 months.
I feel
tires.
attacked.
I feel attacked.
I'm gonna buy tires on Amazon one of these days.
Oh no, there's probably tires in there.
Oh, there is.
Do you just do you just intentionally like move them into the cart and just hope that one day Kayla orders something but forgets?
Yeah,
And then it's her
No,
fault.
but I like that. Oh, that was you.
She used points and she didn't notice.
Oh no.
But I don't think there's any red flags here, right? Aside from pine.
Yeah, the pine is the biggest red flag for me.
Well, the pine kind of answers the question, I think, but he says that they have no budget. Do they have like no budget or do they have like no budget?
yeah, that's two different no budgets there.
That's
I think
two different.
You got the measurement. You quote it. You
Look,
send
I'm
it to
thinking
them.
we don't have a budget. We got to keep it low because they're opting for pine. So
We
Yeah.
have 18 total dollars and we've got to borrow 7 of them.
Listen, you use some old growth pine. You can make it look nice too. I mean, sure, you can stain pine to look nice.
where are you going to
Pine is
get
gonna
old
dent.
growth pine though?
I don't know, old house.
Not
open up the
Lowe's
walls,
or
pull
Home
out some-
Depot or
pull out some
Menards. I'll tell you that
2x4s. I think honestly, just treat it like a regular thing. If they give you a 50% deposit, cool. Yeah, I think it's a go.
Yeah,
But
take
you
their
gotta-
money.
You got to quote it. Take their money. Yeah, no serious red flags yet.
Yeah, as long as they
no
agree
more
to
than
everything,
normal.
If
give
they
you a
ask for
deposit.
however, if they ask for an itemized invoice, run.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Item number 1, this much to make the project. Item number 2, this much to not make the project.
Because you know what, we're kind of being coy about it, but pine is a red flag.
it is.
Yeah.
Unless you've like seen their house and they like rustic stuff. Like
Yeah,
they want
I don't-
naughty. If it's like naughty pine,
I don't think Geoff is a new woodworker. I'm not for
Yeah.
sure. I think we follow each other on Instagram. 3 Trails Woodworking, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I think a lot of beginners think that pine is a cheap way to get into woodworking, but the amount of work you have to do to pine to make it look like walnut
Yeah.
or another hardwood, you're better off just using an actual walnut
Try
or
to
oak or
try to
something.
talk them into an upgrade if you can.
Not only does
Like,
it look better, it works and tools better. It's just pine is awful for so many reasons.
stain sucks.
Stain sucks.
Honestly, so on a side note, I got a lot of stain in this big tool hole.
Oh no.
There's a good chance it's all going in trash or donated,
I don't know.
or getting donated probably. Because I just
Do you
don't-
have like can you take it to like a Habitat for Humanity
Well, no,
restore? Do you
yeah,
have those?
well,
Just-
probably,
just pour it
but
directly in the creek back by
I might
my
have
house.
some
Yeah, you
woodworkers
can
that I
do
can
that,
give it
you can
to.
do that.
But hey, if anyone's interested in just stain, hit me up.
Pete's
Hit
got
me
strong feelings about it and you, but he'll give it
There's
to you for
nothing
free.
wrong with stain. I don't like to deal with it. I feel like there's too many imperfections. God forbid you didn't sand just perfectly, you will get swirl marks.
Mhm.
Stain will make it pop more than any finish that I've ever
Stain
done on the hardwood.
highlights every imperfection.
Everything.
Listen, there's nothing inherently bad about stain, just like there's nothing inherently bad about the Ford Pinto, but it's also the worst and it might kill you.
You take that back. The Ford Pinto is a sex mobile.
It was a driving bomb.
My dad had one.
Of sex.
I'm not talking about the Pontiac Aztec here. I'm talking about the Ford Pinto. I think that maybe our lines are getting
My
crossed.
mom and dad had a lime yellow, like
That'd be
a
lemon.
really. It was like a bright green.
That's
from
a
the
line
70s.
green.
That's like
Yeah, lime green.
Also,
Braden
Ford
green.
Pinto.
Slaps.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why they got rid of it.
It blew up.
they stained it. Someone stained it. All right, here's a question from Trash Panda.
How can we keep using mineral oil as a finish on cutting boards with all we've heard about people not being able to follow instruction? See Flat Pack Furniture. How can we expect people to upkeep a cutting board? Mineral oil doesn't last forever. trash Panda wood?
I think Jimmy's just venting right there. I think
He sounds a little riled.
yeah, he's a little riled. Mineral oil is not a finish. It's more of a maintenance oil. Fun fact about mineral oil, or not so fun fact, is it doesn't cure. It'll never dry. It always stays wet. Like, it doesn't cauterize. What's the word I'm looking for, Braden? Doesn't get
Cadillac.
hard. It doesn't Cadillac eyes. So mineral oil should just be for maintenance, or you should just use it for that initial like oiling, but it shouldn't be your finish
content.
oil. You know what I mean? Pete, mineral oil.
I
Good, bad,
recently reached out to a man that he shoots bumbles.
That was
Awful,
that was
man.
bad. I hate it. I hate it.
I reached out to Eric from Bumble Shoots the other day because I love Binuba wax. So that's been my go-to. That's replaced my Schmody's oil, right? And
And it's far superior, regardless.
I love it. You know, like and listen, like there's some good things about Odie's oil that I like. There's things I love about Bumble Shoots, but the question I had for him, because people have asked me now, they're like, hey, how does it work with like soaking it in oil? And I actually had I had an issue. I don't know if I had talked about this on here, where I finished the boards for the market. I left them in the garage in like 30-degree weather, like right by the door, the coldest part of the shop. And they made like blotchy spots. They kind of like dried out in certain spots. The oil didn't have time to cure perfectly. Now I've since redone some of those boards, or done new ones in the basement and kept them in the basement. They all look flawless. They look great. But the reason it triggered me to like actually ask Eric the question was, people were asking me about it too. What if you pre-soak it in mineral oil? Because there's plenty of people out there that dunk them. They'll sit in a mineral oil bath for 10, 15 minutes. Like Justin Bailey, he does that. But he does a mineral oil and like beeswax mix, and then he coats it with like basically his own version of the wax. And the two bond together because they both have that beeswax in it. Straight mineral oil and then putting like Binuba on it, it's not something that they've really tested. It should, in theory, bond just fine. Oil to waxes and all that stuff should be fine. But you just need to make sure you let that mineral oil board drip really well, because that thing just stays wet for a long time, right? So then if you encase it in like a hard wax oil and it creates a film, it might not bond really well everywhere if it's still wicking away oil. And my biggest pet peeve is I wrap my cutting boards in butcher paper, and when I wrap it, it immediately wicks that oil, right? So I do like a hard wax oil finish, but and this isn't a pimp out for Bumble Shoots. There are other options too. They make a wood finish, Dan? Wood oil?
Just the wood finish.
The wood finish. It's more of a runny finish. Yeah. That's what they recommend.
Tongue oil
first.
in it.
Yep.
And citrus solvents, I think.
Yep. And basically that soaks into the board a lot better. And then you finish it with the Binuba, and you have that like deep penetration. And then the top coat, that Binuba is just coating the top. Whereas if you're just applying Binuba directly to the wood, you're having to really buff it into the wood so that it takes the color straight.
Here's the word I was trying to think of. Mineral oil does not polymerize.
Okay.
It doesn't get hard.
Yep. Yes. Good question. Good call.
There. That's what I was trying to say a little bit ago.
That's exactly it. So
and,
you can go ahead.
Mark Spaghetti. He actually did a really good video on that a couple years ago about what finishes will polymerize and get hard, and how they affect like a cutting board. And his finding was tongue oil is the best finish for cutting boards. It's food safe. It polymerizes. It creates it doesn't create like a hard shell or anything like a polyurethane, but it creates the best like surface on a cutting board.
I've always been weird about tongue oil because
Best
to me
finish.
that was like, because it's still a chemical reaction to how they get that oil. And in my mind, it's always been
You
like,
can
oh, this
get-
isn't natural. But
I'm
like,
talking
that's what this
pure
stuff,
tongue oil, not
yeah,
not the
Minwax.
yeah, not that. Get
Yeah.
pure tongue oil. It literally comes from like a tongue bean or a tongue tree or something like that. TUNG, not tongue, not
No, I know
TONGUE.
But I mean, listen, there's a lot of good options to do it yourself. But the thing is, by the time you buy all the ingredients, because you have to buy them in bulk probably, because it doesn't make sense to buy it small, you might as well just buy the finished thing. Don't even bother with it. Another good one is like walrus oil. They make their tongue oil and their board, not board butter. What's the other one that people use for cutting boards?
Furniture butter.
Furniture butter. Yeah, that like they're great too. They're all good options. And honestly, Eric and the owner of Walrus Oil, good friends too. They're
Dave.
good buddies. Yeah, Dave. Thank you. They chatted. No one likes the other guy from the other place, by the way. Fun fact: I learned some gossip.
He's a tin hat.
No one
weirdo.
likes him, and like just goes to show you, whatever.
tin foil hat wearing something.
Weirdo. But
Anyway.
yeah, so
Braden, do you have opinions on this?
Yeah, I mean, everything you guys said. I guest hosted on the audio experience known as Sawdust Talk at one point, and TJ and I talked to. Her name is escaping me, but she's in Oregon. She has a PhD. She's literally a doctor of wood. And
my God, immediately forgot her name. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
okay, I was trying to pull it up real quick, but I'm getting Wood Doctor, and it's a bunch of furniture repair places in Oregon. So it turns out I can't. It's not reading what I'm wanting. Also, lots of Dr. Woods.
Yeah.
But go find that episode. I'm certain it's out there. But she went off about how all finishes on cutting boards technically are terrible. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, and the only truly perfect finish to like make cutting boards as healthy and as sanitary as possible is no finish at all. And I always thought that was really interesting that bare wood performs better because anything that you add actually negates the antimicrobial properties of the wood. And if you think of like waxes and oils and stuff, it's actually taking the bacteria and it holds it in the wood. It actually holds it underneath as opposed to allowing it to eject into the air or, however wood is doing whatever it's doing out there.
Hit the eject button.
Can we do like a
Ejecto seat,
safe space, guys. Safe space.
Safe space? Oh,
Safe space.
Okay, safe space.
I have never refinished a single one of my cutting boards. I've never re-oiled a single one of my.
Oh, your
boards.
personal ones?
My personal ones. They
Oh
are
yeah,
all just,
I've never done that.
I've never once refinished those boards. Yeah, they're
guys
fuzzy.
are
They're white.
barbarians.
Like they're like there's like the light whatever to it because all the fuzzes are building up. Never any issues. They clean off fine. Sometimes I have to scrub them a little more. I've definitely like hit them with a little oil here or there, but like I don't like, oh, it's maintenance week. Like bring them in. Like, no, I've maybe just touched up a board or two.
I've refinished our personal cutting board.
Because
I do like once a year. I'll take it to the shop, sand it.
But here's the thing. Early on in and I don't think you really need it because early on in my woodworking career, I started noticing the butcher blocks at the local butcher shops that I used to go to. It's just straight up butcher block that I've seen them clean it off with just
Do you
water.
think that's because they don't have woodworking tools?
No, but I'm saying like they
But
just
you and I
spray
have
it off.
woodworking
They're not
tools.
oiling it, whatever. They're cutting chicken, they're cutting beef, whatever. They spray it off. They'll hit it with like some like spray. They clean it off. The wood takes care of everything because the wood naturally just has. You're right, Braden. Has a lot of like antibacterial properties to it. The oils and all that stuff that protects it from soaking in, but at the end of the day, the wood is doing a lot of the work. And I will say, Dan is actually doing the most for your customers as far as cutting boards do, because you've actually made your own oil and you used to send that out with your boards. Do you still do
I still
that?
do. Yeah.
You still do. So
Yeah.
you're actually giving him the tools to like maintain it a little bit.
Yeah, I give a little
Right.
card. There's a little card that I include that says
Yeah.
your board may lose its luster over time.
And I always
Use
do the
a-
maintenance card. Yes, I always do that. I've never included oil just because I never felt
Yeah.
like getting into
As
it.
a matter of fact, I need to make more. Thank you. For
Yours
the
is
reminder.
more of a waxy
It's
oil, right?
mineral oil, beeswax, and coconut oil.
But it's like it's firm inside
firm.
the
It's
so
firm.
it doesn't like spill in a container.
Right.
Would you say that it gets liquidy in the summer?
Well, yeah, I probably would. I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
It's wax.
I'm curious
it'll
for
heat.
shipping because like obviously it's not, it's a metal tin, so I don't know how tight it would be. But I think that's a great way to do it. Like if you're concerned about it, do what Dan does. Dan's got his recipe that he will share with the
It's
Discord.
on Instagram. I
Yeah.
could just
It's just like
find
a
that
crock.
post
He
somewhere.
steals a crock pot from Kayla once in a while, right?
no. It's my crock pot.
Oh,
I mean,
Man, this chicken tastes funny.
we have a couple crock pots, and the one that I use for that is for that only.
But I think what Dan does is a great strategy. Just make your finish. Just give them a little sample, and then they might come back.
It's like
to you for
it's
more
like
of
a
it.
2-ounce tin.
That'll
you know,
last
they-
them forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
That
got
they'll
to give
never
him the
use.
give him the taste. The first hit's free, gets him coming
Yeah.
back. Dan's a crack dealer.
Basically,
That's what it is. He's a wooden crack dealer.
I'm an anti-crack dealer because we don't want cracks in the wood.
Well, we're woodworkers. We don't
there
call
it
them
is.
cracks. We call them checks.
And balances.
Check dealer.
Checkmate.
That doesn't work. That's all the questions, by the way.
Oh, great. Let's wrap
Nice.
this up.
Yeah.
The nos, the nos is out. The
Well,
nos
good-
is empty.
Good night, guys.
Ejecto seat, cuz.
Bye.
Make sure to join us next week where we've got Newman from Newman Special Woodworks.
Hey yo.
We're going to remember that we actually do sometimes have guests on here.
Yep.
It's been a while.
It has been a minute. It's
Yeah.
like we
And-
almost forgot.
It's like we forgot that sometimes we like to talk to other people.
Yeah.
Well, I was literally just thinking about this a couple minutes ago with like guests coming on. Sometimes guests are a lot of work. They're like it's a lot of like getting them to like their audio right and everything. Like it's not the interview part. We know what to do. We can get the shyest people to talk. It's the logistics of it all, and also the fact that we go for 5 hours. So there's all that. But yeah, so we got Newman Special next week, and Logan's been on before, right, Dan?
He has.
He has.
been on
Okay, yeah,
before.
I was gonna say, yeah. So this is a repeat.
I think it may have been pre-Braden.
It is. Yeah,
Yes.
it was pre-Braden.
It was definitely pre-Braden.
We got a couple people lined up. Like, there's a few people that we wanted to get. One person that I am personally excited to get on that is also a patron, but he is currently a brand new daddy. So, Scott from Crabtree Creations.
Zaddy. He's a
Zaddy. I wanted to get him on and talk about signs because the scale of signage he does is mind blowing. So- And we'll see. We'll bring some cool people, and of course, there's always a suggestion box or suggestion sub Discord, whatever you want to call it, channel.
yeah.
Where you can tell us who you'd want on
I
a show.
checked that the other night.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
The first
I
time?
went all the way through Discord the other night and I was like, man, you guys talk a lot.
That's fine. We are still, by the way, we're still trying to get Sabrina Carpenter on because of the last name. We'll try to get her on here.
You know, I actually have a legit like whale that I want to get on. And I don't know if it's possible.
Whale?
Like a big-
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Not-
I thought you were.
Ralphie
I thought we were
May?
still on Sabrina Carpenter.
like a big name.
Who's that?
But he's been like really popping off lately. He's all over the place. I think it would be great to get
Drew
on Nick Offerman. He's an actual
Oh.
woodworker celebrity.
You
Like,
want to text him?
I've reached out to him before.
have you?
Yeah,
I think you're lying.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay.
Call
One of you.
Malcolm.
No, the real one. I think I would love to have him on.
We've also hinted, and I'm doing it again, to Jimmy at like Maker Camp before, like, hey, can you text him? And he's like, ha, it's great to see you guys. And then he just walks off.
I think if we can get Offerman on, there's a good chance we don't have him for the pre-show. We just record an episode with him.
I think that'd be one of those times where like we do it when he's available.
We we will bend to his will.
Yes,
because he is he's Wood.
That's one of my podcast goals for this year, maybe next year.
So overall, yeah,
Big Offerman.
Maybe episode 500,
maybe
minus or 200.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 300 this year. That's crazy.
Well, we'll see.
All right. It's been a while.
All right.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next week. Make sure to go sign up on Patreon for all the early access and behind the scenes, and get
in the
stoked
Discord. It's popping.
And the Discord. Honestly, the Discord's where it's at. And save the date, May 2nd. Thank you.
Weekend of May 2nd.
We are doing the Midwest Maker meetup in Omaha. We're going to be at the Omaha Wood Co.
Omaha Wooden Company. Omaha Wood Co.
Yep. And we are going to try our best to, if you're in town for the weekend, we're going to try to get raccoon chicken. And if not, we'll get Dirty Red's chicken or whatever they call it.
Dirty bird chicken.
Dirty birds.
Just don't say things if you're going to get them wrong.
That's
we
fine.
won't
They'll be
stand
chicken.
for it here.
I will say, though, that was a banging sandwich.
We are also scheduling an official zoo trip.
That's
yes,
right.
that is
We got a
actually
request
happening.
for
Yes,
that.
Sunday zoo trip. Yep.
Yeah, we're doing a Sunday zoo trip. So, and I mean, I don't mean like we're going to parade our kids out and just like let them run wild, like the actual Omaha Henry Doorly Zoo, number one rated zoo in the world.
And we also, at some point in February, we're going to be doing our patron call, the Q1 patron call. We are going to try not to do it the week of the 14th. Because, of course, all the holidays this year, they're on the weekend. So Valentine's Day is on a Saturday. So
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Thanks.
I was going to ask you guys to be my Valentine, but I guess F me, I guess.
We're either shooting for like the 8th or the 22nd. We'll throw out a poll to our patrons if you want, a say on when we do it. Make sure to go join patreon.com/Another Woodshop Podcast.
We're going to end up doing whatever we want anyway, but you can definitely vote.
Let's do
It's a democracy. Dang it.
It's a representative republic.
Yeah, that. And that's it,
Senator
guys.
Dan, Senator Pete.
Do we have anything else?
No, that's it.
Reclaiming my time.
I may have the concepts of our January t-shirt, possibly.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun puns. I might have to rework the image a little bit though, because it's not based in reality
Are any of them?
in terms of application.
Okay.
But anyway.
All
right.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Stay classy, Omaha.